We're going to give this a second shot. I hope you can hear me okay. I hope you can see me okay. I think we're in better shape this time around. So you don't need anything with you today. If you have a mat, great. If you don't, totally fine. You don't need any weights or anything like that. So we basically already did the warm-up. If you're just getting started with this all on your own, you can do the warm-up all on your own. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. We're going to repeat that for a few rounds. We have 8 exercises total. Let's try and make it through 2 rounds. I hope I don't get kicked off of YouTube again. Hope you can see me okay and hear me okay. Like I said, I'm a little bit close to the street given the fact that I keep on losing my internet, so this should be all right. Okay, so our first exercise, we're doing an inchworm with a rotation. So we're going to walk it all the way down, rotate, lift an arm up, rotate to the other side, lift the other arm up. Then we're going into a reverse lunge to a forward squat or to a forward kick, front kick. Then we're going with just a regular squat, 30 seconds on. Then we're going to do a squat shuffle. Then we have an inchworm with a forward lunge. It's a nice big stretch. All right, so those are our first 5 exercises. We'll do those in just a second. All right, so again, our first exercise, we have a inchworm with a rotation, nice and big. All right, 3, 2, 1. So hinging at the hips, walking our hands forward, holding that nice high plank, rotating to one side, switching sides, rotating to the other side. Keep those hips lifted, walking all the way back. If you need to bend your knees, that's totally fine. Don't worry about it. All right, rotate, nice big arm, and rotate, walking all the way back. All the way up, we got one more that we can get into. And switch sides, walk it all the way back, and we rest. All right, so next up, we're going into a front lunge with a forward kick or a reverse lunge with forward kick. Whatever you want to do, totally cool with me. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to do a reverse lunge, kick it forward. I'm going to stick on this leg for the first 30 seconds. Standing up nice and tall, kicking forward, bracing my core. You don't have to go as deep as I am in this lunge. I just realized my knee is hitting the ground. You don't have to do that. Again, 30 seconds. We're low impact, which means basically no jumping, but we're not low intensity. There's a big difference. All right, rest. Stepping out a couple seconds, we're going to do our other leg. In 3, 2, 1. So again, reverse lunge, kick it forward, lose your balance, that's okay. Kicking forward, nice tight core, sucking in my belly button towards my spine. Kicking it forward. You don't have to get a full extension in that leg. It's okay if you just bring it up to that high knee raise. I'm good with either. Hope you know that by now. All right, rest. So what we have up next is we're going into just a regular squat. Nice and easy, body weight squat. Dropping it down, coming all the way back up. Sitting that butt back, chest lifted. Nice work. All the way down as deep as you can go that you feel comfortable with. I just naturally bring my hands up. I don't know why that is, but it's okay. Whatever you do with your hands, it's fine with me. And rest. Okay, next up, we're going into a squat shuffle. So we're going to shuffle down, shuffle back on our mat. We're a couple steps each way. Nice slow squat, shuffling back and forth. Keeping that chest lifted. It's nice and warm out today. I hope if you do this, you get a chance to be outside. Maybe not for this, but at least some point, you get a chance to be outside today. Again, we're just shuffling back and forth. My butt's back, even though I'm here, my knees still aren't going over my toes. Not leaning forward. All right, rest. Next up, we're going to an inchworm to a forward lunge. So I hope you can see my mat here. Okay, so I'm going to forward lunge, or I'm going to inchworm here. Step my right foot forward, hold. Step my left foot forward, hold. walk it back. Just a nice chance to stretch out our legs a little bit. Our hips, especially if you're anything like me, my hips could use a little extra care every once in a while. One more. All right, so walk back and rest. All right, so what we have up next is, I'll show you real quick because it's kind of a combo move. So we're gonna stick on our right leg. We're gonna reverse lunge, come forward, single leg deadlift, okay? So we're gonna repeat that. We're gonna stay on our right leg, then we'll do our left leg. All right, so reverse lunge, single leg deadlift. Reverse lunge, bring it forward, coming all the way up. You can tap your foot back down if you want, if that makes it easier for you, or you can just make it all one fluid motion. So you're here, hinging forward, or tapping it down with your foot to keep it steady. You know how I work? Whatever is best for you works for me. As long as you're pushing yourself. All right, we're gonna do the other leg next. So we're gonna do our left leg. Same exercise, reverse lunge to that single leg deadlift. Trying to keep your balance, it's okay if you need to steady yourself and put that foot down. Some days balance in one leg is better than in another. Again, just dropping back into that reverse lunge, bending forward, single leg deadlift. Good. All right, rest. So we'll go through this at least one more time today. I'm gonna grab my water really quick. I don't know what it is. So today is like the strangest day ever. Obviously, I get kicked out of the internet back in my yard, which doesn't happen that often. And then right now, while I'm trying to teach right here, somebody's car broke down right in front of my house, basically. So there's a whole bunch of commotion going on. It can never be just like one thing at a time, you know? Grab your water, take a sip. We're gonna repeat each of these exercises one more time. So again, we're starting with that inchworm with that rotation. So we hold that high plank, we rotate, open up our chest. Then we have our reverse lunge to our front kick. Then we have our squat shuffle, and our inchworm with our forward lunge. So we're back to the top. We'll do this one more time, and then we'll probably finish it off for today. Just given the fact that our timing, not our, by our I mean my timing, was a little thrown off once I lost the internet connection. All right, so we're back to the top. We're going to with that inchworm with that rotation in 3, 2, 1. So again, inchworm forward, hold that high plank for just a second, rotate, open up that chest, rotate to the other side. It's kind of basically just holding that high plank for just a second. Woo. Open it up all the way. Great job. One more, we can definitely get it in. Rotate, open up nice and wide, keep those hips lifted. Other side. And walk it back. Great. All right. We have a reverse lunge to our front kick up next. Sticking on one side at a time. I'm going to start with my left leg this time. Dropping it back, kicking it forward, or holding that lunge or holding that high knee. Whatever you're comfortable with. So a reverse lunge, you're either kicking it forward, nice tight core, or just holding that high knee. Great work. Nice and steady. All right. Stepping out for a second. Relax those legs. Going to go with that right leg now. Reverse lunge, that forward kick, or that knee hold. All right. So we're here. Or we're kicking it forward. Nice tight core. You can add that arm movement in if you'd like. Nice, steady, whatever you got. Couple more. And rest. We have that squat up next. We're just doing a squat. Nice body weight. Feet a little bit wider than hip distance width apart. Sit my butt back all the way up. Squeezing my glutes at the top, making sure I'm actually engaging those muscles, right? Sometimes we have to forcefully recruit muscle groups that we don't use all that often while we're doing an exercise. We can all do a squat, right? Just remembering to activate those glutes while we're there. And rest. Okay, we have our squat shuffle up next. Nice and easy. Shuffling a couple steps back and forth. Nice slow squat position. Get started. So again, nice and low. Sit my butt back. My chest is lifted. Not leaning over. Walking it back and forth. Keep it up. Breathing kind of heavy. It's all right. It's kind of toasty outside. Definitely getting some sun. All right, keep it up. And rest. Okay, so we have that inchworm with that hip stretch. So bringing that leg forward. 3, 2, 1. So we're walking it forward. Stepping that right leg up for just a second. Left leg up for just a second. Back to high plank. Walking it back. You know how it works now. Step that foot forward for just a second. Feel that stretch. If you need to hang out there a little bit longer, that's totally okay. Whatever you feel like you're benefiting from. All right, rest. All right, so we have our reverse lunge to our single leg deadlift. Starting with that left leg. 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge, tap it to the ground if you need to. Single leg deadlift. Talk about work from home distractions. This car being broken down is very distracting for me right now. All right, and rest. All right, shake those legs out. We're finishing off nice and strong. Let's do our other leg, and then we're done. Great job. All right, reverse lunge. Tap your foot down if you need it. Lean forward, single leg deadlift, right? Again, totally okay if you need to tap your foot down. Or just make it one fluid motion. Whatever works for you. Tap both hands to the ground when you lean forward. Tap neither hand. Whatever you got. We're almost there. And rest. All right, so that's it. I think that's good for today. I know it's a little short. If you'd like to continue this workout, by all means, you can go through 2 to 3 more rounds all on your own. I just want to be cognizant of our time because we already spent 7 minutes trying to figure out the other YouTube video. All right, so definitely would love for you to cool down, catch that right foot in that right hand, keeping those knees nice and close together, holding, switching legs, balancing onto something if you need it, knees nice and close together. All right, step it out for just a second. Why don't you take a nice wide stance with your feet, a little bit wider than like a mat's distance or a hip's distance width apart. Just gonna fold forward nice and slow. Relax here for just a second. Walking my hands over to my right foot. Holding. Back to center. Over to my left foot. Back to center. Walk those hands behind your heels if you can. Reach them back. Feel that nice stretch in your hamstrings. All right, nice and slow. Rolling it all the way up. Interlace those fingers behind your back. Pull those shoulders down and away. Hold here. nice open chest. All right, relax those arms. And hopefully you are good to go. Thanks as always for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time, hopefully with not as many issues that we got going on here at my house. Thank you.